you in?
I'm going into third year this year.
Okay. What program are you on?
I'm studying creative and professional writing.
Oh, I feel like I've seen you before, but I'm not sure. Have you ever been on like Instagram, Twitter feeds?
Yeah. On the takeovers and everything.
Yeah, I knew I recognized your face, but I wasn't sure.
I feel famous.
So we're meant to be talking about change today. Personally, I think change is one of the most constant things in life. It is that thing that a lot of people don't like, but they don't exactly have control over it. It has to happen. So I'm curious to know, from your perspective, how have you constantly dealt with change?
I think that the thing with change is that it offers fresh perspectives on situations that you probably wouldn't expect it to. So I feel like because it's going to be new experiences all the time, it's good to be adaptable in those situations anyway. So by taking on change as it comes and just dealing with it and thinking I can do this, not sort of pushing it back and feeling really stressed about it and just go with it, is probably the best thing to do. And that's how I've sort of tried to do it, even though change at the moment with COVID and everything also has been quite stressful and it's been very uncertain. You've just got to think, just go forward and everything will sort of work out in the end. Figure out what we're capable of and find out that we're actually capable of more things than we thought before.
Having conversations with different members of staff, there are people who have stated that before now, they would never be on a Zoom call or Microsoft Teams or Google Hangouts. So this has changed. Yeah. This has changed a lot for them. And in terms of, service delivery as well, how do staff members intend to connect and engage with their students? That's something that they're all thinking about, and everyone would deliver it different. So everyone within this atmosphere right now is experiencing change, and I would like students to know that they are not alone. They're not doing it on their own.
Experiencing it, everyone.
That is so true. How do you think students can go about connecting with, their classmates while experiencing virtual learning?
Yeah, well, I think group chats are a really good thing, and I know that the pages and the platforms that you have set out, like their Facebook page and their social media, like Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat. I think you've got Snapchat, haven't you?
Yeah, we do.
But you can connect through to people on there and the university itself if you need any support. So I think that's really nice. But I think actually doing the lectures online with Zoom, it's really nice to actually see people's faces. Just make sure you've got really good internet connection, obviously.
Yeah. So encouraging people to put on their videos.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like if you're just looking at a blank screen, you do feel a little bit alone.
What are the things that you've told yourself and you've set in place to help you throughout this academic year as a student going into their final year? We all know final year is the year we all
worked very hard this year. Obviously, I did work hard the other two. This is especially important. So I've told myself, even if I feel like I can't engage that well, I'm still going to try my best, because everyone's going to have days like that, and sometimes it is a bit disheartening that you're not really there. But it's the best resource that we have at the moment, being online, on video, seeing people, and you've got to just stay positive. So that's, I think, one of the main things that I keep telling myself: be positive and keep organised. Because because we don't have to go in, I think it's going to be quite common that people might forget when they're going in, or the links, and it's going to be hard to keep up with everything. So I always make sure I write down a little priority list and make sure I've got all my times ready. Just do the work that's set, because as long as you're engaging in the same material as you usually would, I feel like returning students anyway, you're going to get the same outcome. You've just got to work just as hard, and it is a new normal. So I was going to say it would be like going back to normal, but it's the new normal that we have to go back to now. And I think as well, because we have uni online, I think after a certain time, I won't look at any uni or work related things. So say like a working day, you wouldn't usually be at uni past latest 7:30, right? 6, 7. So I wouldn't look at any uni stuff past that unless I was, say, working on a project or something.
That's good.
Like have an actual working day where I can engage in uni, but after that, no more, because otherwise it does stress you out a bit if you're overthinking about things. It's a bit of a cycle where you work for too long and then you're so exhausted, and then when you get up in the morning you're like still tired, and then you don't engage as much as you would or as well as you could. How did you grow your confidence at uni?
I had to make myself uncomfortable doing certain things in order to grow my confidence. I had to take myself out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone typically is just hanging out with people I know. But if I did that throughout the time I was here, I wouldn't be where I am now. So uncomfortable things were walking up to people that I had never met before and introducing myself. That is very awkward.
I just remember this. Sorry, it's like my memory just came back and went ring. When I first went to, like, I think it was like not a pretend lecture, like a pre-lecture sort of thing. I remember going up to so many people and going, "Hi, how are you?" Just to like break the ice, because even though it's uncomfortable, it's only going to be uncomfortable for like 30 seconds until they start speaking.
Absolutely.
And because we're all in the same boat, I found it easier to make myself uncomfortable, to like make others not feel so awkward, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Just don't get the conversation flowing.
Yeah, because you never know the other people that are thinking the exact same thing that you're thinking. A lot of people would want to get outside that awkward zone, but they don't know how to. And breaking the ice in that way is one good way. Stepping outside my comfort zone has really helped me build my confidence, most definitely. I've been able to interact with people that I never thought, before comment that I would. So yeah.
I do love you in that aspect, that it's it feels very community based. So it does feel like everyone's in this UE community, and I love that. That's one thing I love about UE. But I just feel like there's so many opportunities that you can take here that do push you out of your comfort zone, but do give you so much reward. Like when I think my lecturer actually messaged me the details about being coordinator, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do it, because when else would I be able to do this? It's something that I really love doing, so why not? And one of my really close friends now, I saw her waiting, I was really early, and I saw her waiting for the interview, and I just sort of went, "How are you feeling about your interview? What do you think? This is my name." And we just got chatting, and now we're really, really good friends.
Look at that.
So nice, and it's like the little connections you make are just so lovely, because then you can go back out on them, and it's just a relationship that you never really get rid of.
And there is no other way, there's no better way of getting to know people. It's those little awkward moments that make you think about, in a long time, how important that steep of confidence has helped you, have that beautiful relationship you now do.
I think for new students, it would just be like, it could be just having a chat online, or even connecting with them after a lecture. It's really, really simple. See, now we've connected.
We have, and now I am going to be going onto Facebook to add you.
So nice to meet you as well, because I saw you on the Insta, and I was like, oh my god, I hope I meet her.
Now you have, even though it's virtual, it's okay.
Virtual is fine.
It's fine. Oh, nice to meet you, Chloe.
Yes, you too. Have a great day.
You too. Take care of yourself. All right. Bye.
Bye.